Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Rome Reborn series here on the channel. We are currently wiping out the Blue Roman Empire. Sorry if you can hear my wife's TV show in the background. She's watching the final part of Stranger Things. Not really my thing, but she enjoys it, so I'm gonna let her let her have fun with it. I'm recording this on Christmas Day, guys. It is also my birthday. I am now 26 years old. But yes, let's go ahead and continue on wiping out the Blue Empire. We definitely have to take a second here and thank all of our lovely channel members, man. It has absolutely been popping. Oh my god, I just checked it again. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, you guys ready for this shit? All right, ready? All right, here we go. Let's see if I can do it one breath. Thank you to Jared, Moses, Mooncheese, JT, Pfeiffer, Michael, Shadowfighter Pro, Shipdirect, Joski, Yeeter, Gator, Tristan, Andrew, Corey, Amar Vandenhove, Rip Frost, other JT, so JT7401. And then thank you to Carter, McCaden, and then Pippin and Virimos. Wow, that is a lot more channel members than we had yesterday. Jesus Christ. I think that's the most I've ever gained in one day, even more than when I first launched the channel member program. But yes, anyways, let's go ahead and roll into this episode here on this very, very laggy map of 1.2.10. We're going to continue wiping out the Blue Romans here. I think once we take this settlement here, we should definitely, we should definitely go for a peace deal so that I can start renaming some castles after people, because Jesus Christ, I have a lot to add, man. I have about, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people to add to castles. Like, holy shit, that's a lot. Well, anyways, let's get it started here. Let's see here. Owner of Casta D. Let's see here. Okay, you know what? I'm actually, okay, I wish I could. Okay, you know what? I'm going to vote for myself on this one. I am going to take this one from Mr. Denick the Mad, because no matter what I do, he seems to be upset with it. I'm going to try to get everybody put in this episode, but it might take a couple of episodes because it's been absolutely insane. I'm going to decline that there. Let's go ahead and rebuild the settlement though. And let's call it Castillo de, let's see here. Who was the first here? Castillo de Tristana. For Tristan there. Tristan there is your lovely castle, my friend. We'll go ahead and replace it right there. And we'll put the gate right there. Very nice. All right, Tristan, you are in the playthrough. You are in Spain. Yeah, just a crazy amount of new channel members. I think everybody's joining because they want to be in the Lord of the Rings series. I will go ahead and let you guys know right now that I recorded 10 episodes of that in advance, so it may be a few weeks before you guys are put into that. But I'm doing 2 videos a week, so it should only be like 4 weeks, I believe. Yeah, 4 weeks. From 4 weeks from Friday until you guys are all in the series there. I probably should have done some of this off camera. Hopefully these load times aren't too insane. And on a side note, I desperately need to clean up my desk. It's getting ridiculous. There you go, Tristan. You are now in the playthrough. All right, let's go take this castle, and then we will rename it after another channel member. Gotta wait for this bad boy to load, though. Good lord. This is the laggiest playthrough ever now on the channel. By far, the absolute laggiest. Let's go ahead and call in manpower here. Let's bring in some parties that have not been worn down and who are not super far away. 10 hours is fine with me. 19 hours there. 3 hours. 9 hours. And 10 hours and 3 hours. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty strong army right there. Let's go and continue on over there. I believe I still have some, oh, for this to load, man. I really should preload all this stuff. I wish there was a load shaders button. That would be really, really nice. And again, once again, I apologize if there's any background noise on the microphone. It should be pretty good at removing it, but no guarantees, as my wife is watching the TV very, very loud outside my room. All right, let's see here. 288 in charm is insane, man. I definitely didn't build this character the best, although we are about to get a level up. We are pretty damn close. I think we could do that in like an episode if I get enough combat skills in here. Ooh, there's some Hispanic Romans here. All right, let's go and stack these parties up here. Oh, okay, we took another place here. Let's give it to his home is Putavium, so let's give him a piece of territory here. I don't know why his home is that. It should be his piece of territory, no? I would think so. But anyways, we'll keep expanding the empire here as we gain some parties coming in here. All right, that is most of our parties. We are just waiting on one more here. So we'll go and start the siege here. And then once we get the siege set up, I will go ahead and save the game. I'm going to have to keep a few of these castles for a little while, or at least rebuild them directly after. Let me make sure I'm not having any issues with companions here. Okay, no, I have 35. I know this is kind of busted when you have this many companions, but I got to get y'all in the series somehow, man. And then parties are good. Okay, I'll limit my parties to like 10, though, because anything more than 10 and it's just really, really OP. Not that like what we're doing now isn't super OP, but okay, we might oh yeah, I did change one thing. I did make the archers semi-realistic, so okay, let's see here. No, decline that. And then let's see if we can. Okay, we got the siege camp set up before they did, before they got anything else set up, so let's just take the fight. They have 186 defenders. That's basically nothing. 54, but I changed the archers to semi-realistic. It's not on vanilla anymore, so they shoot a lot slower, but it's not so bad that it's not realistic anymore. Realistic is just far too slow. Even like I don't understand why realistic is so slow. I feel like I could draw, like I'm an archer. I shoot bows. And I can draw a 60-pound long and fire probably, I want to say like 10 shots a minute. I mean, it's really not that hard, especially if I have a static quiver in the ground in front of me and I can just pull arrows out. I can fire arrows very, very quickly with that. And if I have a lower poundage bow, something like a, and I know, don't get me wrong, these are 180-pound war bows or 130-pound composite bows, but they shouldn't be firing that slow, because it's really just like what you're not holding it at the draw point, you're just releasing the arrow. So it will be very, very interesting to see how this plays out for the series. I think this may make us have more losses in a siege, which is kind of what I'm trying to achieve here, but also they'll be nerfed too, so who really knows what it's gonna do. If it's kind of stupid, then I'm just gonna change it back, I'll be honest with you. But I felt like we were just rolling people because of our archers, not because of our infantry. And the Roman archers were quite OP, so I gave them a bit of a nerf in terms of nerfing all archers in this playthrough. Now, by this logic, though, like I'm not sure how the logic works for reload speed, whether it's based on skill alone or whether it's based on bow size. because it should be based on bow size, because a lighter bow should be significantly easier to reload, but we'll check it out. All right, let's see here what they do. Looks like we need to take them further up. Further up the hill.
Get moving! Move out! Get moving!
There we go. Let's see what they can do with that. You know, I will say, for how laggy the shit is on the campaign map, we still perform quite well here in battles. We're still getting a solid 75, 90 FPS, something like that. When I look at the walls and I look at all the stuff being thrown, of course it does slow down a bit, but it's not too bad at all. It's really really not bad. Let's see, can we get a Pila up there? Nope, just too low. Just too low. All right, remember, we have 0 siege equipment here. All right, let's put these guys in shield wall.
Make a shield wall!
And tell them to engage. Same with these guys here. Let's put them in a shield wall. And tell them to engage. And this third group, shield wall as well.
Shield wall! Oh, man!
And engage. Doesn't really seem like the archers can see much. It seems like they're kind of far back on the walls. Let's spread the archers out a bit here. See if we can get something going at least. See if that helps us out at all. See, our archers are still getting some kills. They are still doing something for sure. And we'll tell everybody to fire at will. Of course, that means they're gonna throw. Oh my god, those are some Pila going out. Look at them. That's crazy. Oh yeah, look at all those Pila going out. All right, let's get up on the walls with our trusty boys here. Look at us. Good old Septimus climbing the ladder. He's in his prime now. Septimus is like 30 years old or something along those lines. All right, very nice. We kind of rolled them here. All right, we are fighting in formation here, of course. All right, looks like we've stormed through the walls. There we go. Septimus taking out some archers there, some pesky little archers along the parapets there and the window slats, and taking out another one. Wow, there's a lot up here. All right, I'm gonna do this. Catch. I punched one. There we go. Cleaned him out pretty nicely. Throw a stone for fun. Oh, you can hit the gate with a rock? Wait, what? You're telling me I could have infiltrated this castle the whole time and just throwing rocks at the gate? Look at that shit, man. That's pretty insane. All right, we'll tell them to engage here. So theoretically speaking, I could sneak into a town and completely steamroll some. Okay, you want to shoot some shit at me? I'm gonna throw some shit at you. Catch this for me. We all know how terrible I am with javelins. There we go. Another man going. Oh, hold on. Let me close Chrome really fast. Okay, there we go. All right, that should be better. And hopefully you guys can see with the filter. Whoa, 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 whoa! Big lag. Huge fucking lag here. I do not know what's happening, but it is lagging like a motherfucker. All right. I think maybe somebody's stuck somewhere, and that's probably what's causing it. We'll go ahead and speed through the rest of this battle, though. We stormed the walls. We pretty much rolled them pretty hard. We're not going to promote anybody. We don't need to. No need to promote anybody when we have lost none. We will take those lovely prisoners there, and we'll keep upgrading the cav and everything like that. I didn't finish the good god, this is fucking lagging, man. Jesus Christ. Why is it so bad? I don't know, maybe because I left my PC on for a while. That's probably why. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's just a legendary Mosquita. Not the best piece of equipment by any means. Let's see if we're getting any closer. Yeah, we are getting closer, but it is taking a long ass time. Do we have any points like left to learn? Okay, we have like technically a little bit of bow skill we can learn. And then we also have basically we have some smithing we could learn. Okay, hold on, I have an idea for that. All right, let's show mercy. Let's go and accept this castle here. All right, continue here. Let's go and leave. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna name this one after Mr. Andrew here, but I have to disband the army first really quick here. We'll go inside. We'll also go ahead and drop a save. That'd probably be a good idea before I do anything else. Rome Reborn 54. 54 episodes, man. And all the episodes are at least 45 minutes long. That probably, and some of them are significantly longer. So it probably comes out to like 60 something hours of content if I had to guess. Let's go ahead and rebuild this here. We'll call it Castillo de Andrua. There you go, Andrew. Your castle is now in the game, my friend. We will visit it often, hopefully. Honestly, I don't really tend to visit them too often because I continue conquering territory. But like whenever we do like any kind of map overview or we're just traveling around the map, you will see your settlement pop up here and there. I'm pretty sure I've put like 30 something channel members or 40 something channel members into this series. And even if you like only have it for like a month, you know, I'm not going to like delete it the next time you get rid of it or something like that. Like I get it, money's tight. The one-time payment is enough for me to put you into the series. All right, we just got to wait for this bad boy to reload here. But I will be putting everyone into the Riders of Rohan series and the King Under the Mountain series ASAP. So it may take a little while for you to actually get into the episodes, but you will be there eventually. And remember, it is based off seniority. So Jared, who's been a channel member for like almost a year, man, he will get his first, obviously. And then as we continue on, everyone else will get their stuff as well. Let's sort by nearby here, and we'll try to bring in some more of these parties here as these boys gear back up. All right, let's continue picking away at the blue Romans. Of course, we have the laggiest map on in existence here. I did remove adjustable bandits, so at some point this might clean itself up, but we just don't know. I may need to go to Barbarian Island, also known as Corsica and Sardinia, to clean up some of the barbarians there. That may fix a lot of the lagginess, but you just never really know at the end of the day. All right, we are almost that level up, man. Okay, so I have a plan here. We're going to go to a town, and we're going to do just a little bit of smithing. Yes, Castello di Tristana has completed its construction there. Di Andrea will also complete quite quickly. All right, let's continue on here, boys. It seems like the map is getting less laggy. It feels like I'm getting like 10 FPS instead of 8. That is nice. Oh, yes, you.
This is truly an honor.
All right, we'll bring you in here. Why not? And then we will manage the town. Yeah, we just want to just tell it to upgrade literally everything. That's fine. Then put it on civil infrastructure and then dump a little bit of money in here. There you go. Okay, let's see who's like the best settlement manager. Ooh, you are really good, actually. Yes. There you go, buddy. Loyalty's looking great. Very nice. All right. Let's go to the keep here and let's manage the not the garrison. Let's manage the dungeon here, the prisoners, and we will dump off all of this stuff here. And now their construction speed should be insane. Yeah. Look at penal labor there, plus 43. That's crazy. Let's give him like 50k to work with. That should be enough for him to fully upgrade everything. And then I will sell everything into the market here. And that way it will become a bustling trade district here. Apparently I'm getting yeah, we have this Wardar Hot Blood. It is the best mount in the game in my opinion. Anything that is better than what we have? No, we have a decorated noble longsword, 20 cut, man. That's insane. That's like for RBM, by the way. I don't know if y'all know how this works, but RBM is fucking crazy when it comes to cut damage. So like a pointy war sword is only 10 cut damage. And that weapon in vanilla is actually like pretty decent. But that's just the way RBM works, guys. Oh yes, I was gonna do smithing. Yeah. Hold up. Let me go do this. We'll do a little bit of smithing. Let me see here. Oh yes, trade. Then we go to resources, I believe. I haven't done smithing in so long, man. What do we need here? Like, we just need like wood or something, or do we need any? Oh, you know what we can do? We could buy a fuckload of stuff and just smelt it down. But I believe we need charcoal. No, I think we need a lot of charcoal. Okay, yeah, we don't have the required materials. We need charcoal. Okay, so we need wood to make charcoal. All right, we need some wood. Who has some wood? Lispo might have some wood. They are on the water, so they do receive some more trade. God, look at the recruiters there. Holy shit, man. Oh, that's 19,000 prosperity. That's why. And this place is already fully upgraded. Yeah. Should probably give them a governor. Yeah, let's give them a governor. All right, there we go. Should help the loyalty here a lot and the security. There is a lot of issues within the settlement. I'm not going to go ahead and fix those, but let's see if we can get some charcoal or some stuff to make charcoal. Okay, they do have some hardwood. They don't have any charcoal though. Damn. Okay. Well, we can work with what we got here. I have done 0 smithing, by the way, up until this point. So let's just go ahead and refine some charcoal. Okay, there we go. I gained some points in smithing. Very nice. Okay, now we go to enter the smithy and we go to smelt, and we can smelt some pretty high tier items here. Yes, that's fine. That's a nice spatha. I don't need that though. All right, very nice. My Quea's Copus. Yeah, that's fine. Let me fucking unlock that shit so I can just smelt it. All right, well, I am totally out of stamina, and we have gained a few points in smithing here. Look at that, we're doing so great. It does, you do get more XP for skills that are not, ooh. Yeah, we're definitely going for party size there. If possible, when I level up, I want to put another point into scouting, I think, or into medicine would be a great idea as well. Oh, Ment's castle is being besieged. Very interesting. It's weird that stuff that is it's more inland than, yeah, they're gonna get taken as well, but somebody will go back over there and smack the shit out of them anyways. We are at war with the Golden Horde right now. We are also at war with the Blue Romans and the Kievan Rus. So we don't have too many wars going right now. And generally speaking, like, we have enough people running armies to deal with all that stuff. But we've been at war for a very, very long time, so we do have to be just a little bit careful here. All right, let's wipe out the blue Romans. I think this are the last two pieces of territory. Yeah, it is. Looks like it. They have 2 fiefs left. Yeah, these are their last 2 pieces of territory, so we will be deleting them here. Someone escaped from Elispo, but that's quite all right with me. That is perfectly fine with me. All right, and then after this, let's go to Barbarian Island and let's see if we can eliminate the all the lovely barbarians on there. Byzantine Empire is trying to declare war on us again. They can't though because of the war timer. All right, let's go and besiege the castle here. We're doing I would say we're doing pretty good here, and we're actually gonna beat their build rate, I believe. Okay, no, they're not. We're not gonna beat their build rate, so let's set up for a extended siege here. It's close though. It was close. Right, yeah, they're still trying to declare war against me here. Damn, they build really quick. They got 3 catapults up before I could get 1 trebuchet up. Usually 1 trebuchet, 2 catapults. Decline. I'm not taking this, man. I am not taking this. I mean, that would totally bankrupt their empire. As you can see, look at their party sizes. They can't even recruit people. They're having trouble doing everything right now. I would really... Ooh, okay. So if we hopped in on this, we could theoretically capture a bunch of lords. But it is all right. I do wish that we could get some of these lords to join our side. That would be really, really nice. But I don't think that's going to be in the cards for us. I think we already have enough lords to take the rest of the map. I mean, we're holding off. I mean, like, the AI is holding off the Golden Horde, the Byzantine Empire, and Scythia, and also the Kiev and Rus principalities. I mean, like, they're doing fantastic, you know. All right, we'll bring out 3 trebuchets here. And that should be plenty to destroy all of their stuff. All right, there goes 2 catapults. All right, that's all the catapults destroyed, but I'm going to wait for daytime. Oh, wait, I'm still using that filter. Son of a bitch. I hate when I fucking leave that shit on. See, that's why I don't like playing night battles. Because when I have to turn it on, I always forget about it. But we'll get a nice daytime battle here. All right, there we go. We'll drop a save here. They have absolutely nothing they can do about this. All right, let's go ahead and do that right there. And then we will lead the assault here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm going to keep both of these castles so that I am just able to... Oh, wait, hold on. We need a infantry commander. Fuck it. I'll command them. Why not? All right, archers here, loose formation. Ready up here, and then we'll do the ghost strategy here of... let's see. What kind of angle is this looking like? Yeah, they're not going to be able to see much from down there. That is kind of unfortunate. You know what? They actually might be able to see more from down here than they ever would up there. So let's put them down here. And then we will tell the infantry to go shield wall and to engage. Shield wall. And engage. They should freeze until the ladders are up. And then they should progress forward here. They should all go up this side. I need you all to go up this side. Come this way, please. Need to split this evenly. Okay, yeah, see, the archer fire rate is significantly nerfed, but we still have the archer power, so that's nice. And then, of course, we'll tell everybody to fire at will. All right, engage, boys. So they are gonna fight together in formation here, hopefully. Let's try that strategy of sneaking through and then dropping rocks on the gate, maybe. Let's see how it goes. We'll be one of the first boys up here. They are getting absolutely pelted by our arrow fire. Look at all these Pila bouncing up and back again. That's insane. All right, we have a Velite leading the way. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna try to fight through the left here. Come on, let me through, let me through. Trying to push through here. They are breaking my posture though. All right, if I can get through here. Oh my God, they just absolutely fucking rinsed me. Holy shit. All right, shield wall. Engage. Shield wall. Fire at will. Engage. All right, let's get an aerial view of this one. Let's see how it's going for us. Well, it's not going great. I mean, we are losing quite a few boys here. Of course, we have a really high medicine skill, so we're not going to lose that many. Okay, I guess the archers are going to do their own thing now. Let's just tell them to go loose formation, though. And then we'll tell them to engage. There we go. And we are really kind of getting shut out here a little bit. Not on this right side, though. It looks like we got a decent amount of mass on this right side. And being in engaged, they're not breaking formation. So they're actually doing quite well up there. I wish I could keep the cavalry out, but it's not really... Oh, okay. What are these fucking guys doing here? Are they shooting? Oh, they are shooting. All right, they got themselves back to the range that they wanted to be at, which is 140. All right, now it looks like they're hitting some people at least. That's nice. All right, so there are some arrows coming in from a really steep angle here. All right, we are starting to beat them back a bit. Looks like we finally got some guys up on this side of the wall, but not too many, to be honest with you. Looks like the gate is kind of open here. It looks like we are fighting through. All right, he's gonna pull out his little sword there, and he's gonna get stuck in with that Punic Legionary. Let's see how well he does. He's gonna get a couple stabs in there. Looks like they're reinforcing this side. Meanwhile, this side is actually doing really well. They're fighting together. All right, very nice, very nice. Yeah, we are just pouring it on this right side here. And we have some of our own reinforcements coming in here. We have quite a few guys getting wounded here. I may actually get a chance to up my medicine skill here. See, this is a lot more balanced without the archers just completely swamping everything. Right, they are fighting together here. These guys back here up on this wall here, though, are peppering them. Absolutely peppering them. Holy shit, look at these guys. What a fucking spot that is. That's why we're getting smashed on that side. But now we have taken a foothold on the walls here. This guy is fucking DD mowing around. Look at that. Looks like he's gonna make his way over here to kill this archer. Let's see him. Oh, okay, I guess he decided not to. Oh, he's deciding to again. Oh, nope, not gonna do it. All right, let's tell everybody to charge now. All right, he is gonna, not sure exactly what's going on here. Okay. Hold fire. Use your fucking sword, please. I do not want to watch you die like a moron. Okay. Well, looks like that is what is... Oh, okay, there we go. Now we'll tell him to fire at will again. Oh, look at him throwing his Pila. Oh, what a Pila throw. What a Pila throw. That was incredible. All right, looks like we totally swept them here. Everybody coming up this side, it has free reign pretty much. Tell them to engage again, maybe. I don't know how we're gonna get these guys down off of this roof back here, man. We're gonna have to like go all the way around to go get them. And these archers are spread out in a really powerful spots here. Look at, they are on semi-realistic now, which is a more realistic, I feel like, than the realistic option or the vanilla option. So they do shoot quite a bit slower here. You can see one arrow. Let's count how long it takes this guy to shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 9 seconds without the aiming there. All right, let's tell them to break into a charge now. And let's get our archers up along this wall here. Get on this wall, boys. And then the last archer formation, let's just get them right here. That way we can snipe these boys before they have a chance to do some real damage here. It looks like they're actually pushing down towards them. Whoa, look at all these guys. They're making a mad dash here. I think one of those guys just got totally sniped by a rock there. Look at them charging though. They got some balls, man. I mean, it's not going to go well for them at all, but it will be interesting to see how it ends up working out for them. A few more archers on this side as well. And they have a garrison of 35. We'll go ahead and speed through the rest of this here. Yeah, it looks like they just absolutely annihilated those guys. And that is the end of the siege. We lost 62. Okay, that's a bit more realistic for the playthrough. It is going to make it a bit tougher, and we'll make the playthrough just a bit longer, but that's totally fine with me. Let's get some more Punic Libyan legionaries there. We have 138 archers, 52 cavalry, so we need to rebuild the cav force just a little bit there. We are losing quite a few of them. Ooh, balanced weighted Pila, but I have the legendary weighted Pila, so unfortunately not better for me. I'm not wearing the best armor, by the way. This is the armor that I chose to conquer Britain with. We'll show mercy. We will accept this castle into our lovely kingdom here. We will go ahead and leave, and then we'll head over to that other castle, and then we will wipe out the Blue Romans. I think that, okay, so since I have met everybody, let's go and try something here, okay? I have pretty much met everyone. Let's go to factions, actually. Kingdoms, yes. And we want the Hispania Romans. Let's see here if we can go through these clans. Okay, he's the leader of that one. Imprisoned, can't send a messenger. Okay. Haven't met him, can't send a messenger. That means we probably killed his leader. Okay, well, in prison, can't send a fucking messenger. God damn it. All right. Okay, can't because he's in prison. Jesus Christ. Can't because I haven't met them because I probably killed their main clan leader. All right, you, yep, imprisoned. Jesus Christ. All right. Apparently everyone's imprisoned. Okay, finally one that I can send a message to here. We'll see if we can convince them to join our clan here. Okay, another one there. I want to get at least 2 of these clans, I think. 2 would be a good number. All right, and we have exactly 2 messages sent out there. Very nice. I will disband here, and I will rename this here. Let's see who we're naming this one after, man. I feel like if I knock out like 3 or 4 of this episode, that would be a good number to go off of here. Okay, let's rebuild the settlement. Castello de... Let's see here. Castella de Coriana. For Mr. Corey, thank you for the lovely channel membership, sir. And we will make your castle right here. And where's the gate? Where is the gate? There it is. Oh, hold on. Let's rotate you. Oh, that's not how you do that. It's Alt. Nope, it's What fucking button is it? Alt Q and E. Okay, there we go. Gotta get her figured out here, bud. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Kind of like in the middle of the fucking road, but who the hell cares, man? It doesn't matter. And by the way, I did think of something that would be pretty cool. It would be to make a tournament thing. I got this idea from another YouTuber. I can't remember his name, but he does like monthly channel members tournaments to see who wins the tournament. I thought that would be pretty cool to do as well. And we could just watch the tournaments go. I don't know how he sets that up though, so I'd have to ask him if I could find him. Yeah, I'm sure he has a mod to like control who like can go into the tournaments and whatnot, or he just brings in all his companions in one party and like cheats around, brings them all into one party, and then see how it shakes out. We'd have to give everybody max skill though. That would be a huge fucking time sink to set that up properly. Let's see here. Anybody have skills? Well, I don't have skills, so. Oh, and they're already being sieged by probably Carthage, if I had to guess. That's not us sieging them. That is someone else sieging them, but they will be destroyed nonetheless. So I would really like it if we could get those messengers there before they get destroyed. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Very nice. And hopefully this doesn't crash the game here. Something I'd like to discuss. Your liege Nemos is not worth your loyalty. I'm the rightful ruler of this land. I would like your support. Oh, 72% for a critical success. It looks like we're going to get this guy. If that was... Okay, well, that was easy. Holy shit. All right, hopefully he's not super fucking expensive. Okay, just 2 million. That's not awful. But he will be joining the kingdom here. That's why I've really been taking territory for myself for a little while. Oh, and I gained a level. Look at that. That was enough XP to push me over the top here. All right, what are we going to put our points into? If we put it into throwing, our learning limit is here. Yeah, our learning limit's here, so adding another point to that would do that. Let's see, polearm would do that. Scouting would do basically nothing because our learning limit is so far behind what our actual scouting number is. Medicine would just bring it up to where it is at now. Yeah, scouting wouldn't even bring it up to where it is now. Athletics would help a little bit. Let's see. Throwing is a pretty big jump. Bows would be a big jump. Trade, maybe? I don't know. Should we run some trade caravans late on in a playthrough to make some more money to bring in some more clans? I have no idea, man. I have no idea what to do here. Yeah, medicine would just bring it up to where it is now. Scouting. Oosh, that's such a tough point to allocate here. I really need another attribute point and put it into social so that I can get 300 social skill. That would be nice to get. We do have 10 endurance. We did cheat in 10 endurance, by the way, because I totally flubbered fucking building this character for some reason. I just totally forgot how to build a character. Okay, well, all right. Athletics is all right. Let's just put it into scouting. That's fine. All right. Okay, someone is already taking that right there. We'll see if we can get another person to join, but it's unlikely with the amount of money we have left now. They're going to be like in the range of 2 million or something like that. We can try though. Ineffective. Ooh, so we're going to need another double success here. And ineffective again. Yeah, looks like it's not in the cards for us here. 5% to 17% chance. Yeah, critical failure. All right, well, this guy really fucking hated us. Yeah, he's not gonna let me do that anymore. That's all right though. All right, so we did get one clan to join us. I don't know what clan it was. Let's see here. Let's open up the chat here. Not combat log. Okay, I guess it's not gonna show us. I guess we're just gonna have to guess. Oh, you know what? It'll probably be the clan with the lowest influence, I would imagine. Clans influence. Yes, the Arius clan. Very nice. They brought in 3 channel members, or not channel members, companions here, or 3 clan members rather. None of them are married. Okay. Let's go ahead and grant them a fief. Let's give them like one of the worst fiefs. Glequin Castle, sure. That sounds fine. All right, there we go. Very good. Now they have 1 fief at least, so they can get some recruits going. All right, some of these guys have only 1 fief. I would like to grant them more. Let's grant them, okay, prosperity. We don't want to grant them like too much. We'll do shipwrecked fief here. There you go. Sort by fiefs again. And we want all of our guys to at least have 2 fiefs. But I'm not going to pass out the new ones just yet. Mons Regus. We will grant that fief there. Alright, now we just have 3 clans with only 1 fief. Chisania, sure, I can grant that fief. It's not really making me that much money, to be honest with you. Alright, these guys here. They only have 1 fief. Maybe that's why they're so mad at me all the time. Let's give him Franconia, closer to his homelands there. And then the Aris clan here. Let's give them that. All right, there we go. Now every clan has at least 2 fiefs, and some of them have a fucking crazy amount. Like me, I have 13 fiefs, 31 clan members. We are balling right now. Let's put it that way. That probably like leveled up my charm a bit. Oh no, only 288 still. Damn, that's crazy. I thought that would have at least brought me up to like 290. Raising all that relation there. I mean, we are basically maxed out on the on charm though. All right, so we passed out a couple fiefs, brought our income down about 5,000 per day or 4,000 per day. That's okay though. All right, I think. Okay, so if we take out the blue Romans now, who do we go for next? The Sami people, maybe? Or the Byzantines? I think reclaiming Byzantine lands would be nice. That would give us a pushing point to go for the Abiads here. Or we could just take out Scythia. Yeah, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of territory remaining. Yeah, Scythia would be an easy target as well. We're gonna have to go across the map though, regardless. Let's see if the blue Romans do end up get taken out here. All right, we're doing okay though. We're actually doing fantastic, honestly. And now that one thing I wanted to mention here, now that some more fiefs, some more people have fiefs, they are going to be able to raise armies significantly easier, and also it's offloading fief management of fiefs that are not profitable out of my stuff here. Now I do know the higher the relation, the better the better chances we have of actually, okay, they are going to take this. Yeah, they only have 349 defenders. Man, Carthage is growing quite powerful. We might need to like weaken Carthage a bit. Because they are, yeah, they're at 13,000. These guys are at 661, 9,000. Of course, we're at 42,000 strength, man. We have an insane amount of strength. We can pretty much roll anybody we want to at this point. It's just all a matter of time. I think the Byzantines will be decently tough, and then of course the Abiads are going to be a bit tough as well. But Carthage is our primary rival right now. The Seleucid Empire might be a bit annoying too. I know they don't have that much, but they are way, way, way far out over here to the east. Up, where the hell are they at? I guess the Golden Horde has taken a lot of, wait, no, they're, oh yeah, no, they're down here. There they are. And there's Isfahan there. Very cool. There is no Jerusalem or anything. Like, of course, there really should be a Jerusalem at this point. And what would be really nice is if they put in the assassins. I think that would be a cool little faction, a little minor faction. The Hashashin. I think that would be awesome. I forget the name of the fortress. Like Al Hamud or something. I don't know, something like that. Or Masafia or whatever the fuck the fortress name was. I'm pretty sure that's the name that they gave it in Assassin's Creed, but I don't think that's the actual name. But yes, we have oh, that's the pause menu. We've done a lot in this episode though, but it's really, really going to be slow leveling from here on out. 32 is kind of a bit of a maximum level. Although it's not, but it's very, very difficult to get beyond that, and we're lucky we even got this far with how this playthrough started out, man. Now we have pretty much reunited the traditional Rome's territories. I mean, of course, like Riga and Belts and all of these, all the way down to Egypt here would have been in the territory as well as some of North Africa. I really wish they would have put in Numidians. I think that would have been cool. I think we definitely need to take back all of this pretty soon here and weaken Carthage a bit. I think we may just do that. I think that would be a good idea. I am healing up here, of course, after getting knocked the absolute fuck out. Ransom offer, no, not really super interested in that. Abiads are trying to declare war on us. Okay, so if we stop the war with the Kievan Rus and the Blue Romans after they are destroyed here, I think we should go in on the against the, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that free like 1 million there, and then we're just gonna like let them get destroyed here. They basically just gave us their money. It's kind of funny, honestly. And we'll let the Blue Romans get destroyed here before we wrap up this episode here. Batu Khan, interesting. That's over in the Far East over here. Oh, that's Olibia. Batu Khan, where the fuck is Batu Khan? I think it's a castle. I have no idea. Anyways, let's watch the Blue Romans get destroyed. And then we'll do some of this stuff as well. Trip to the Realms Court. Sorry, my wife was telling me goodnight really quick. Let's see. Oh, win a race. Traded like a veteran merchant. Why not? All right, perfect. All right, let's do one final thing before we end up Let's do this. I just knocked some shit over on my desk. Very nice. Very professional ghost. Nice job. Let's go to Barbarian Island. Let's gather up a small army and then let's go to Barbarian Island. I think about 1,000 men should do it. Let's go fill my party up first, though. I guess we could call in the armies pretty soon here, but we need to go from... I think we need to go Genua to Paranormus and then to Carlos. And the fees to cross are going to be fucking retarded, but that's fine. And this war is almost over. We won this one as well. The casualty report is... yeah, we inflicted 4,000 casualties, and they have inflicted around 2,000. So we're doing really well on that front. I'm going to grab all these guys here. Oh, wait, hold on. I may have some people that need to get... Yes, I do. I have some Centurios that need to get replaced, and some P-list Priors. That's pretty insane, actually. We have that many people to replace. Wow, I have no Legionaris signifiers. What is wrong with me, man? I don't even have anybody to replace them. Hold on a second. Let me switch recruitment type. Oh, I can't here because I don't own the place. That's fine. I need some of those guys. We'll get an Empress. They'll have some Aquilus core hotels. There's a lot of Velites there, man. Very nice. I love to see a lot of Velites. The Velites in the... Oh, they are gone. The last of the Roman empires. The Blue Romans. Man, it took forever. It took 54 episodes for them to fall. That is insane, man. That is absolutely insane. All right, we'll switch recruitment type here. Why can I not switch recruitment type? That is interesting. Maybe I need to leave the settlement first. No, that's not it. Set to native troops. There we go. Okay, now leave the settlement and come back in. Okay, well, maybe I can't recruit native troops right now, but I can go into the keep here, manage the garrison, and then I can take whatever the fuck I need. All right, let's see here. Let's take a couple Optios. Let's take a few Legionaris Extraordinaris. Aquila Cohortails, definitely 25 of them. Quite a few men there, actually. Let's get some I don't know. Maybe we don't need Auxilia. I should make some Auxilia. That would be cool, just to spice up the ranks a bit. We'll take some Velites, though. And then we'll stop right there. And then go to port. Talk to the harbor master. And we need to go to Massilia. Yes. For $0, because I own the town. Quite nice, actually. Sea travel is significantly less laggy and significantly faster. All right, and then let's go to the port again. Actually, while we're here at Massilia, let's recruit a few boys here. And then go to the port, talk to the harbor master, and then we want to go to Genua. Yes. And then this war is almost expired up here. So we're in a relatively good time of peace here, actually. So that is quite nice. And we are making good money as well. And do I own Genua? No, I do not. So let's just recruit troops from there like normal. And then we need to go to the port, harbor master. And then we need to go to Carlos, I believe. Yep, there we go. Carlos. Yes. All right. I'm expecting to see a absolutely insane amount of barbarians on this island. There's a reason it's called Barbarian Island in this playthrough. Oh, yeah. Decent amount. Let's go clean those guys up. That may be why it is so laggy. Ever since I stopped coming to Barbarian Island, this shit's been super laggy. Okay, I can't recruit vanilla troops, so that's fine. And we'll also, like, drop off some goods here. Boom, there we go. Very nice. Oh, wait, this has 30 cut damage. Maybe I should use this one instead. This one only has 20. This one does 30. Okay, let's use that Copus instead. It's a really short sword, though. That is the thing about that. This is a Battanian decorated noble longsword, and it has 114 length versus 76 length. And I probably am forgetting that this sword is not very good, but that's okay. All right, let's check out the guild and see, like, in the late game if there's anything cool in here. Because we are in the late game. No, it's just going to give us this kind of shit here. Yeah, not really seeing. I wish they would have had legendary spawns for the shields. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's kind of stupid in my opinion, but it's whatever. We have an Imperial Light Lance here. Maybe there is a Roman Lance we could grab. Kind of doubtful. Yeah, no, just these spears. This one is a Couch Lance. But it only does 6 pierce, and this one does 7 pierce, so maybe not. All right, well, anyways. Let's go and leave there. Do I think I can take on all these barbarians? Probably. We'll just go eliminate them and clean them up. If there's too many, then I will just retreat and fall back as my party moves quite rapidly. Yeah, see, we're getting 20 FPS right now. So it's like, seems like the bandits are starting to get cleaned up. It's just nobody ever comes over here to clean these guys up. Okay, well, that's one of those guys there. And these parties aren't like super large either. They're pretty reasonable. Yeah, so let's get stuck in with them.
We're just harmless travelers.
All right. Let's leave really quick. Try to get a night or a daytime battle with them. That would be quite nice. All right, there we go.
Mess with us.
All right, let's take him out. Let me drop a save here really fast. Keep knocking shit over on my desk, man. Look at all those barbari, man. So many. This should definitely help the map, though, I would say. All right. Formation 1, Formation 2. Archers back here. Loose formation. Cavalry off to the side. All right, how we play this. Put these guys in the front into a shield wall. And then we lower these guys until they no longer have anything but velites. So very nice. Looks like there's a few velites in that formation, but that's okay. It looks like we can't get it anymore. I'd rather have the velites not in the infantry formation. So there we go. And then what we do is put these guys in loose or in in line formation. Back them up a little bit, and we stretch these boys out to the length of the line, just like so. And I don't think we put them in loose formation. I don't think we need to do that. But we tell them to hold fire. And you will see how this works here, ladies and gentlemen. In this early morning battle, we have the archers already opening fire on them. And oh my god, what a devastating volley. Let's bring the velites forward, because I don't even think they're going to reach our lines. All right, let's bring the velites forward here. And I will show you guys how this all works. All right, velites, fire at will. Watch this. Isn't that satisfying? Look at how many are dying now. Look at that, man. All right, velites retreat, infantry advance, and watch, we do a little bit of trading places here. And then we also set the velites to loose formation. We put the infantry to engage, and then we tell them to shield wall. And the infantry throw their pila. And then they come into a shield wall here. They group into a shield wall. And then the velites clean up the rest. And then you can send the cavalry if you want to. But yeah, they pretty much rout after that. Pretty much any army routes after they eat that. And look at all these pila. I think that's pretty cool, personally. I don't know about you guys, but that was kind of the whole goal of this series, was to get that right there working properly. We'll tell everybody to charge. Tell everybody to break in a line as well and charge. And they'll clean those boys up there. We'll get a few upgrades there. Very nice. Whoa. Armed trader. They are what faction? I assume they're Golden Horde. This is interesting though. That looks like Dacian almost. 41 Barbari. 93 fucking upgrades. Holy shit, man. That's a lot of upgrades, man. And we're gonna upgrade some more of the Velites here. I want to have more Velites. It's a lot of fun when you have a ton of Velites. Yeah, we'll leave the prisoners and troops there. We'll take the loot. But that should help clean up the map a bit. There's a few other spots that I do know of where the barbarians do get kind of insane. But we'll go and wrap up the episode there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Let me thank the channel members here. And Merry Christmas, by the way. This will go up one day after Christmas, but Merry Christmas nonetheless. Recording it here on Christmas, which is my birthday, like I said before. But yes, thank you to Jared, Moses, Mooncheese, JT Morris, Pfeiffer, Michael, Shadowfighter Pro, Shipwrecked, Joski, Yeater, Gator, Tristan, Andrew, Corey, Amaru, I guess, Amaru, yeah, Amaru, Rip Frost, JT7401, Carter, Pippin, and Vimuros. Vrimos, yeah, Vrimos. Okay, close enough. If you guys have any pronunciation changes that you would like, please post them in the comments, and I'll try to remember the best that I can. But yeah, this is the map, ladies and gentlemen. We have conquered a lot of it, and we're doing a world conquest on this series. This is the only fucking world conquest I will ever do on this entire map. Don't ever ask for it again. I'm gonna do it once just to shut you fuckers up, and then that will be the end of Eagle Rising for a little while. But yes, thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.